It's Thanksgiving week, but before you get ready to carve the turkey, sit down and watch the parade and some NFL football, make sure you get set for the two Black Knights basketball teams as they both have games this weekend, both starting on Wednesday night. We'll start with the women's team as they're the home team on Wednesday as they get set to take on Service Academy rival Air Force. The Black Knights are coming off a win against Yale in their home opener last Friday night as the Black Knights are going to look to continue the success which they've built through defense and the breakout play of sophomore forward Madison Hovren.
For us to be able to be as effective as we'd like to be, we got to score to get into the pressure, and we're struggling with that. Quite frankly, we're not shooting the ball well from the perimeter. A few people have had some moments. I think Jess Lewis, showed some real offensive, ability in that LIU game. Struggled against, Albany and Yale a little bit from the perimeter, but we need the Mars twins to start shooting the ball better, both of them, and we need Janae McNeil to start playing better. Quite honestly, on the offensive end, and that's something that. It's been encouraging because, you saw some great performances from Hovren and certainly from Lene Hicks against Yale. And I think Lene Aaliyah Murray's really been consistent, but we need more people to step up.
The women's team concludes their Thanksgiving weekend on the road at Dartmouth. The men's Thanksgiving weekend kicks off on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, against an Ivy League opponent as well. They take on Columbia on the road. Coach Jimmy Allen saw good things out of his team this past weekend, despite not getting a win in either game, but he knows his team is right on the cusp, and the biggest key to picking up that win this weekend is going to be shot selection and taking better and more quality shots.
I think that we've had some different guys step up at different times. Certainly, Luke Morrison had a really good weekend, and I think was getting some confidence. Jordan Fox has been pretty steady for us, and then excited about the experience that Tommy Funk has been getting at the point, and I think Matt Wilson's been very solid. Certainly for a freshman big kid, he had a good weekend for us. Well, I think it's part of the learning process, certainly, and whether you're a young team or an old team early on, I think that's very important that you grow, and there's a fine line between having great confidence and worrying about whether a shot's a good shot or a bad shot and just kind of letting it fly, and we're trying to figure that out right now.
The men will also be in action on the road later in the weekend as they take on Fairfield up in Connecticut. That's going to do it for your early weekend preview. From all of us here at Army Athletics, have a happy Thanksgiving.